Every year, Seva recognizes World Sight Day, which is a day in October dedicated to bringing awareness to the worldwide issues of blindness and visual impairment. This year was very unique when one of our major donors stepped forward with a challenge grant of $50,000 that they wanted to offer Seva, provided Seva's donors could match the equivalent amount. And we were overwhelmed. Within 3 weeks, we had raised the money. And we went back to focusing and we said, we've not only met your $50,000, but we have a reason to believe that we're going to go above that.
Indeed, there was more appetite for participating among donors than there was matching money available from Focusing Philanthropy. So we then went out and raised additional funds to be responsive to this appetite for donations.
So initially our campaign was to raise enough money for 2,020 surgeries. And people were so enthusiastic that we actually raised enough money for 4,200 surgeries.
We ended up with 5 countries participating. It was Nepal, Tibet, Bangladesh, India, and Guatemala. We had 13 different eye hospitals running eye camps during the month of October. And we actually did over 4,200 surgeries, so we were extremely happy with the success of the campaign.
Here we are, first day of the eye camp in the town of Tikapur, which is in the southwestern corner of Nepal, a very isolated area that has very little access to eye care. There's a huge operation going on outside to screen and examine and then identify the cataract patients and queue them up so that they can go through this process here. There's 5 patients here being prepared for surgery, and then one by one they go to the table. If we're here long enough, you'll see the average surgery takes about 5 to 6 minutes. And our goal today is 200 surgeries, perhaps more. It's a 4-day eye camp. Overall, our goal is to do 800 cataract surgeries.
One of the things that I think is so compelling about addressing the issue of blindness is it's a seriously debilitating, really almost immobilizing hardship that affects not only the person but the family and the community at large. And to have an opportunity to reverse that through a simple surgical procedure
For only $50.
for $50 per person
Yeah.
is just such an extraordinary, life-changing opportunity that we found Seva to be a compelling organization. I think the most exciting and rewarding feature of the 2012 Sight campaign that we helped to run was the connection to real individual people, to move it off the hypothetical and off the statistical and off the general into real lives being really profoundly changed. And those stories that came back from the field in all 5 countries where the campaign had an impact was really gratifying and extraordinary.
The World Sight Day campaign was the most successful campaign that we have run, both in terms of exceeding our goal in terms of the number of people we were able to serve, and also the response by our supporters was overwhelming. It was wonderful. And we're so grateful for that, and very grateful for Focusing Philanthropy, not only for the support they gave in the campaign, but for coming to Seva with this wonderful idea to work together in partnership.